I would like to start my presentation with some brief information about Koç University. Koç University was founded in 1993. My voice is not clear still. It's better, okay. Koç University was founded in 1993 as one of the first private universities in Turkey. Currently, we have more than 7,000 students, and of these, 1,300 are graduate students from over 50 countries. The university's language is English. We have more than 15,000 alumni, 22 undergrad programs, 32 master's programs, 26 PhD programs, 7 colleges, and 4 graduate schools. The Graduate School of Business was founded along with the university in 1993, and the MBA program started the same year. The following year, our Executive MBA program started, which was the first Executive MBA in Turkey. Financial Times ranks Executive MBA programs every year globally, and our Executive MBA program has been ranked by Financial Times since 2009. Last year, in 2019, we were ranked 60th worldwide and 30th in the Financial Times European Business School rankings. The main criteria in these rankings is the increase in graduate salaries. Our mission at the Graduate School of Business can be summarized by these 3 words: responsibility, leadership, and vision. Our aim is to provide knowledge, insights, and skills for future leaders, not just in their organizations or companies, but in their communities as well. And we want to make sure that our students and alumni make their decisions with market-driven data, with a strategic focus, and that they are globally aware and socially responsible individuals. Here you may see our accreditation and memberships. We are accredited by EQUIS and AMBA, and we are in the process of getting the AACSB accreditation. Our international memberships and networks are very important for us. We are a founding member of Global Network for Advanced Management. We have joined PIM in 2014 and SEMS in 2009. In Master of Science in Finance program, we are affiliated with CFA Institute. We are also part of the Global Business School Network, United Nations Global Compact, PRIME, and EFMD. AMBA is the Association of MBAs, and it is the only international professional body that connects MBA students, graduates, accredited business schools, and MBA employers. Currently, there are 260 accredited business schools in more than 75 countries with more than 45,000 members. There are some benefits of this accreditation and membership for students. AMBA has a network of employers that are dedicated to MBA recruitment. They have a global MBA level jobs database. They have an exclusive career development center, an online community of students, and accredited graduate schools. We earned EQUIS accreditation in March 2009 and renewed it in 2012 and 2017. EQUIS is given to higher education institutions in management and business administration. The fundamental objective of EQUIS is to raise the standard of management education worldwide. Currently, there are 189 accredited schools in 45 countries. Before going into the details of the MBA program, I would like to summarize briefly the programs that we offer at Graduate School of Business. We have a PhD program which is full-time and takes 4 years. Our Master of Science in International Management, the SEMS-MIM Koç-MIM program, is also a full-time program. This program is suitable for new graduates or candidates who have experience up to 3 years. We also have a Master of Science in Finance program for people who want to get to know finance more, and or people on CFO tracks. This program is also 1 year part-time program that requires a minimum of 2 years of work experience. Our Executive MBA program is a part-time program that requires minimum 7 years of work experience. Our MBA program requires minimum 3 years of work experience, and you can do the MBA either full-time or part-time, which we call modular MBA. The full-time one takes a year, and the modular MBA takes 2 years. Within the modular MBA, you have the option to do different tracks, like technology and innovation management, healthcare management, or design strategy and management. As I mentioned, we have 2 MBA formats. One is full-time, which we call just MBA. The other is part-time, that we call modular MBA. The full-time one provides close links with the academia and the business world. In the MBA program, students have the option to study deeply their subject of interest, and they have the opportunity to work on site with company executives on a real business project. The part-time one, modular MBA, allows executives to pursue a degree while continuing their professional lives. With this modular structure, students living abroad can also participate. Classes meet once every month for 3 days, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have 3 different tracks under modular MBA program. The Technology and Innovation Management track, which we call Tech MBA, is launched in 2015. This track aims to prepare today's engineering and business professionals to become tomorrow's leaders in technology management. We work closely with our Graduate School of Sciences and Engineering in this track. Currently, we have 16 Tech MBA students in the MBA class of 2012. And regardless of the working field, if you are interested in technology management, you are welcome to join to this track as well. The Healthcare Management track, the Health MBA and Design MBA, these are our new tracks. And therefore, as of fall 2020, we hope to have students for these 2 new tracks. In Health MBA, we are collaborating with Koç University School of Medicine. This track aims to provide the management and leadership tools and skills to health industry professionals, health sector professionals, people who are working at hospitals, pharma companies are suitable for this track. However, if you're interested in healthcare, you can also join to this program. In Design MBA, we are collaborating with Media and Visual Arts Department of Koç University. And this track aims to provide the management and leadership tools and skills to design professionals. People who work in marketing, architecture, product development, web design professionals, or user experience professionals can participate. But again, if you are interested in user experience, creative thinking, and design-centered approach, you can also join. We have a very interactive learning environment. During your MBA, you will have lots of case studies from different business schools. You will have simulations, project assignments. Group learning is encouraged, so you will have study teams in some of your courses. We have a very close faculty-student interaction too, and you will see that there is a family-friendly environment. And as the administrative staff, we will be there to support you throughout your MBA journey. Some information about the curriculum. The program has a rigorous curriculum. 50 total credit hours is completed in either 1 or 2 years, depending on which program you choose. In the program, you learn the theory, but the professors also focus on the application of the things that you learn in the class. There is also an emphasis on strategic management and global focus. In addition to all the courses you have, some programs like skill seminar series and coaching, you can take these courses as well to develop your professional managerial skills like communication skills, interpersonal and leadership skills. Each student needs to complete 50 degrees to earn the degree. You will have 11 core courses in total. Depending on the program, the required electives differ. Full-time MBA students have to take minimum 4 elective courses, and modular MBA students have to take minimum 6 elective courses. If you are a Tech MBA student, then you should take minimum 6 elective courses just like modular MBA students, but the 4 of these elective courses must be from Tech MBA electives. The same goes for Health MBA and Design MBA as well. 4 out of 6 electives must be from the track electives. You must have a 3.00 GPA at the end of the program in order to be able to graduate. Within the MBA program, we have the Leadership and Management Development Program, which is again a requirement. It's an extracurricular program, and it aims to develop the managerial competencies of students. Another requirement for the MBA students is the graduation project, and orientation teamwork is also a requirement. Applied business project is compulsory only for full-time MBA students. The MBA students are assigned to groups and work all together with company executives on a real business project. We also offer group coaching to our students. Coaching program consists of monthly sessions, and it is completed in 9 sessions. Each session takes 3 hours. We organize these sessions on our Estonia campus because it is much more central. Here you can see the MBA program structure in a nutshell. You have 11 core courses. Depending on your program, your elective requirements vary. For full-time MBA students, we have an applied business project. All of the MBA students have to fulfill your graduation project and orientation teamwork requirement as well. Here you may see the MBA courses. On the left side, you will see the core courses, and on the right side, you will see the elective courses. The full-time MBA students take their core courses and electives at once and finish the program around a year. And modular MBA students take their core courses in their first year, and they take the elective courses in the second year. As an MBA student, you have the option for an exchange or Erasmus. If you go for an exchange or Erasmus, please keep in mind that the total program duration may extend. You don't pay any additional tuition, and our exchange partners may vary, so it will be better to check it from our Office of International Programs website. Koç University Graduate School of Business is a founding member of Global Network for Advanced Management. This network was launched in 2012, and currently it includes 32 leading business schools all around the world. The global network multiplies the capabilities of its member schools by enabling networked learning, networked inquiry, and networked education. Global Network Weeks give students the opportunity to pursue an intensive 1-week study at another network school in a focused course that focuses on the perspectives, programs, and faculty expertise of that school. These weeks are held twice a year. And as an MBA or an executive MBA graduate from a member school, you are also eligible for Yale MAM program. This is a program of Yale School of Management, and it has its own admission process and tuition. Here you may see the member schools from Americas. We have schools from Mexico, USA, Chile, Canada. These are from Asia Pacific. And these are from Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And we also organized network weeks at Koç, and this was from October 2019. We had students from different network schools, and this was from March 2019. And this is the main campus. And I would like to talk about the class statistics. Currently, we have 57 students. The age average is around 30. And even though we ask for 3 years of work experience, the minimum requirement, the work experience average of the class is around 6 years. 34% of the class is women, and we have 7 international students. Most of them have engineering as their undergraduate degree. 19% is from business administration, management, and economics. And as you can see, other part is quite diverse. We have students from sociology, pharmaceutical sciences, international relations as undergraduate degrees. Most of our students are working in very diverse functional areas. Some is working at IT, some working at law, retail, R&D, project management. 25% works in finance, 15% works in production. We have people working in audit, which is 9%, business development 12%. So lots of diverse functional areas. These are the companies that they work for. We have Albaraka Türk, Arçelik, Deloitte, Ford, Garanti, Vestel, Yıldırım Holding, and some other companies. And before going to the admission requirements, I would like to make a poll. I would appreciate if you can just answer the questions there. The questions are about like, where are you based? How many years of work experience do you have? And which MBA program are you interested in? I'm waiting for you to reply. 70% voted so far. $85, very nice. I'm gonna show you the results very soon. But as far as I see, we have students interested in modular MBA and MBA and Tech MBA mostly. And I think I'm gonna end it. 88% is quite nice. Thank you all for participating. And now you can also see the results. Okay, the admission requirements. The first requirement is having a high level of motivation and dedication. Our admission process had already started, and our online application system is open for your applications. Because the MBA program is not an easy program, it is very important for you to have a high level of motivation and dedication. You will need to allocate a lot of time for studying, for the assignments, so it is very important for you to have that motivation. As I mentioned previously, we ask for minimum 3 years of full-time work experience. Fluency in written and spoken English is necessary because the program is in English. And in order to apply, you need to fill the application form from the link that you are seeing right now. Upload all the required documents like your transcript, 3 essays, and then submit your application, because only the submitted applications are evaluated. If you have a degree abroad, it should be recognized by Turkish Higher Education Council. For foreign students, for international students, the university asks for the recognition from Turkish Higher Education Council. But if you're a Turkish citizen and you have a degree abroad, you should apply to YÖK by yourself. We used to ask for GMAT GRE score for the full-time MBA, but due to COVID-19 this year, we will accept applications without GMAT or GRE score. But if you want to apply for a scholarship, you will be asked for a GMAT or a GRE score. For modular MBA and the other tracks, for the part-time programs, again, we used to ask for a GMAT GRE score. If the applicant didn't have that, we would accept ALES, or we have applying Koç admission test. But again, this year, applying without test scores is also acceptable. Language scores are not compulsory, so without TOEFL or IELTS score, you can also participate. You can also submit your application. We will ask two referees information in the application system, and you expect to fill that spaces about your referees, and the system will send them an automatic email with 4 minutes. The referee needs to fill that form, and the system will automatically send that form to us. And the last step of the admission process is the case interview. The first step was, of course, the information sessions. Currently, we are quite crowded, so thank you all for joining us tonight. We can always communicate you with an alumni or a current student. If you want to get in touch with an alumni or a student, you can send us an email. I will share our email address with you at the end of my presentation. You can also participate in one of our classes as guest students. Currently, the university is doing all the courses online. We are also organizing our interviews from Zoom online. So if you want to attend to a class, we should ask the permission of the professor, and if we get the permission, you can participate online to that course. And the last step is the interview. And this year, the application deadline is June 30th. And the program tuition is 110,000 TL, which is around 16,000 US dollars. We have a non-refundable application fee, which is 150 TL. International applicants, we do not ask for any application fee from international applicants. We have 25% Koç University discount, and we have a corporate loyalty program. And depending on the students that come from a certain company in the last 5 or 10 years, we apply discounts varying from 10%, 15%, up to 20%. You also have the opportunity to use a loan from your credit bank with 0 interest rate. But if you have a discount and you want to use the loan, I would like to mention that these two cannot be combined. You cannot combine your discount with the loan. And this is applicable for modular MBA and the tracks. We also have limited dormitory space on campus for the full-time students, or university managed housing in graduate apartments, which is nearby complexes. This is our main campus. MBA students usually have their classes in the main campus. And this is the library where there are lots of resources. And if you become a student, I'm sure that you will use this place a lot. And this is our other campuses. We have a campus in Istini as well. Most of our executive MBA, finance and executive education participants use this campus. We have also a hospital, which is in Topkapı. And these are our research centers from Ankara, from Beyoğlu. And that's it, I think. And these are our social media accounts in Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are at Koç GSB. And we also have LinkedIn and YouTube accounts. If you search Koç University Graduate School of Business, you will be able to find us. And if you have any questions or comments, you can also send an email to us at gsb@ku.edu.tr. Now we can go to the questions, I think. Well, currently we are, there is a question about, do you have online MBA program? The program is not online, but we are following Higher Education Council's decision on how to proceed with the courses. Right now, until July, we are going to have the courses online, and afterwards, again, we will follow the directions of Higher Education Council. So the program is not an online MBA, but depending on the situation, some courses might be online. But again, it's not something that I can say for sure. We are planning to start in September. Usually the MBA program starts in September. There was a question on if the COVID stuff will have influence till the semester starts. All modules will be held online. This was the question. Like I said, we normally start the program in September, and right now we don't have any changes in that. Again, depending on the situation, how is it going, we are gonna follow the directions of Higher Education Council and decide. Do you ever have Americans in the program? As far as I remember, we had one student in this class, in the MBA class of 2021. He had a dual nationality, American and Turkish. Not many, as far as I can say. Well, regarding modular technology and innovation MBA program, do you have any collaboration with other European US universities and the complementary curriculum? Well, no, we have partnerships, of course, like you can go for an exchange to a European school, Erasmus to a European school, or exchange to a US university. But as a curriculum-wise collaboration, we don't have that. I couldn't understand if the exchange program is valid for the schools in America, such as Hans in California. I mentioned that our exchange partners may vary, so it will be better if you check it with our Office of International Programs. And if you become an MBA student, on your first day, we can just contact you with our Office of International Programs, and they can provide you further details on our current partners. How many times in a month does the Health MBA class have? The Health MBA program is a track under our modular MBA program. And in the modular MBA program, the classes are held once a month for 3 days, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So again, Health MBA students will have the classes once a month for 3 days. This is how we think about going with that program too. Due to COVID, how can we get a language exam certificate? We do not ask for a language score. It is not compulsory. If you have one, you can submit it. But if you don't have one, that's okay. Your application will still be evaluated, and that won't be a problem. What are the contracted companies for program discount? Well, you can send us a mail at gsb.gsb@koedu.tr, and we can just check from our system and tell you whether you have a discount or not, and if yes, the rate, of course. Yes, we are recording the webinar. 3 years of experience. Like I show you the statistics, we ask for minimum 3 years of experience, but the class average is around 6 years. But still, we might be a bit flexible in that work experience requirement. But for that, we have to have your application, and you have to go for an interview if the committee thinks that you are suitable for the MBA program. And of course, if you have certain level of experience, work experience, you might get accepted, or sometimes we can give acceptance for the next year. So the first step should be you should submit your application, and then we can evaluate it and call you for an interview. How can we join modular MBA class? I think you asked for being a guest. If you want to be a guest, you can send us an email at gsb@ku.edu.tr, and we can communicate you from via email. Is there any age restriction for MBA, someone with 15 years of top-level experience? Well, we have a senior program, which is Executive MBA. In that program, we ask for minimum 7 years of work experience. So if you have 15 years of work experience, you might also check our Executive MBA program. And maybe that might be much more suitable for you. TOEFL and IELTS are not compulsory. If you don't have them, that's fine. Are there any scholarship or financial aid programs? We only have limited scholarships in our full-time MBA program, and we do not have any scholarships in our part-time programs. For full-time MBA, we used to ask for GMAT or a GRE score, but specific for this year, we will accept applications without those scores. But if you want to apply for a scholarship, you will be asked for GMAT or GRE score. I will be in military service during July. If I'm qualified, is it possible to have the interview on August? Yes, that would be possible. Probably we will have interviews in August as well, so then that won't be a problem. How can we get the loan for international students? To be able to be sure about that, we can contact you with Yapı Kredi Bank. We have contacts from there who are interested in loans, student loans. If you can just send us an email, we can contact you with them so that you can learn further. I graduated in 2018. I have 2 years of working experience. So can I apply for Design MBA? Well, we can't do work experience until September, the beginning of the program. So like I said, you can apply. We encourage you to apply and submit your application. We will evaluate it, and the admission committee will give you the guidance. If they see that you are a fit for the program, you might get accepted, but in some cases we might give acceptance for a year later, but we might be a bit flexible in the work experience requirements. Is the application made only once a year? Yes, we only accept applications for fall. We don't have new students in spring semester. We don't have scholarships in the part-time programs. There is a question about the payments for the full-time one. If you don't have any scholarships, you make the payment in 2 installments. This is for the full-time one, the one with 1 year duration. You pay the first installment in usually August, and the second installment in January. And for modular MBA and the tracks, the part-time programs, because it is a 2-year program, you make the payment in 4 installments in 2 years. The first one again in July or August, the second one in January, the third one in July, and the fourth one in January. Are the exchange applicable for the modular MBA? Yeah, for all the MBA programs, if you want to go for an exchange, you have the opportunity to go. I worked for my own company, so who can write for me the letter? I think you mean the corporate support document. We can accept the applications without that document too, so that won't be a problem. The full-time MBA, it takes around like 14 months. In short, it's like a year. The list of professors, we can share it. Actually, we have that in our website. We have part-time faculty, full-time faculty. We also have executives teaching in some of the programs. We have executives in the MBA programs teaching some courses. Are there online lessons for Tech MBA program, or do we have to come there? For now, until July, until at the end of July, we are conducting all the lessons online because of the current situation. Well, depending on how the process goes and how we get the instructions from Higher Education Council. If it is necessary, we can do courses online, but like I said, normally our programs are not online courses, but right now we are doing them online because of COVID-19. If I can transfer my study from one of the AMBA accredited university to Koç University. Well, first of all, the process is like this. You have to apply for our MBA program and submit all the documents and submit your application, and you will be called for an interview. And if you get accepted, you can write a letter to the academic council about your request to transfer your courses. And you will have to give us some documents like your transcript or course descriptions. And if they accept it, you can transfer it, but you can only transfer the maximum the half of the credit. So MBA program is a 50 credit program, so maximum credit that you can transfer is 25. Well, I don't see any new questions. If you don't have any, thank you all for joining us. I hope that was insightful for you. Like I said, we will share the recording with you tomorrow. So thank you all. If you have any questions or comments, you can also send us emails. And this is our email address. So thank you and have a good evening.